Hello, Nep from the future here, or Liger from the future. Uh, so I was wrong. So the things that I was waiting for pop up that didn't pop up, they did. I just had to save and then recheck because sometimes they pop but don't pop. So this popped up. This one didn't pop up for some reason. Maybe because I didn't touch one. But I'm pretty sure I did activate all the streams. It could be the one and the tower that I did not get. So I might have to go back for that one. But this one popped up finally. So I don't have to worry about that. Trinity popped up because once we get the mask, that one popped. We probably didn't see the notification for it, but we did get it. Furthermore, all of these popped up. Karen of the Occult Prime, Esses, the Transcendent, and the Eternal. So we did get those. Now, something of importance here. I'm trying to remember what is the fastest way to doing this. Now, I could be wrong about this, but if I go here, this is why I couldn't get it. You have to do this.
It's been a long time, miser.
And you smell of mold, egghead. Still a bird, I see. So,
Well, even if the seals are lifted, it will take some time for me to recover. Now,
68 years, 7 months, and 9 days.
nothing has faded for you. It seems you've kept sharp all these years.
The antique shop has been open all these years for one reason or another. I almost lost my life stalking a couple times. Unlike, all right, take this with you. At least let me know you're not...
I've never asked you to find those for me. Just your busybody nature. Fine. I can't leave just yet, but at least...
Wow. Ifri can't believe people like you...
Shut it! On good terms with him?
Renee! They're yelling at me!
The energy...
Stop grumbling. Just let me consider...
I think we should leave them be.
So that triggered. Good. I was doing this wrong. I forgot I had to go there. Now we go. Now we gotta go talk to the staff back in the. They say this, but if you don't go to the holy grounds in that spot first, it won't proc. There it is, the staff.
Here I was thinking he asked someone to look after the store. All he's left is a...
Dear customer, you need to pay to have any of the goods here. Besides, I'm not a stick. You can call me Roxy.
The place...
Calm yourself, Ifri. I think
Composed young lady. Welcome back to
Talking stick?
So there's nothing to buy.
Welcome, dear customers. The owner is traveling in search of new goods.
So he's out and about. So now we have to... He's in 4 possible locations. And they are randomized. So that's 1. Oh no, they're not randomized. So you can just go down the list of each spot.
So this is where the sun rises. It does have an unusual aura. I've heard whispers that when a golden crow is about to burn out its life, it will turn into a stone statue and fall into eternal sleep in the lunar graveyard. Look at that. A piece of feather. Even if burned out, it is still beautiful.
Beautiful as they are, their lives are too short.
Oh, dear customer. So you know the story of the Golden Crows as well.
I didn't expect to see you two in such a perilous place.
Don't underestimate this miser's obsession with overturning the world to find new wares.
So that's one location. Now, unlike the original patch version of this, where I think he'd just be random, all the spots are available.
Such a magnificent battlefield. A place like this must have much hidden history.
You're still interested in those ethereal things. Come, we must make haste. My clone's energy is limited.
Oh, it's Stanley! And with Levine too!
If it were not for this obdurate miser, I'd never have sent my clone to such a perilous place to scavenge.
The things here are of great value, and you mockingly call it scavenging? Seems that you've read all of those dusty tomes for naught. And glad to see you, my dear customers. I've had a bountiful harvest.
Just mentioning that I've almost used up my power slaying that monster that crossed our path. Anything stronger, and I shan't be able to keep you safe.
Well, well, well. Who would have thought the mighty owl would admit to having trouble? In that case, let's stop here and wait until you're completely out of Grand Archives.
So we got two more locations. There's Emerald Falls and the Forest Forgotten. He should be... There's this location. It's not going to be easy to get to it, but we're going to get there.
Luxuriant and full of vigor. There's also an aura of
Yeah, the great power of that primeval glyph.
primeval glyphs. A mysterious and beautiful language. A pity I am far from able to use it.
And we got to get to here. He is. There he is. This is the fastest way. And this is the last time we have to see him. And this will end his story.
Endless desert reigned by deathly silence. Who would believe? It used to be.
Jeffrey told me there was no desert in Garden in the past.
Well, that is true. The evils committed by man here have complete. Although I am fascinated by the antiques throughout Engarden and the information they contain, sometimes I prefer to let them live in the present, rather than...
But aren't you always looking for good stuff to get you profit?
Dear customer, my business is only to support the store and my travel expenses. As a merchant, I do like to see more valuable antiques, yet, as a resident of Engarden...
And with that, we are done. We finished all of Stanley's stuff. And now we gotta go back into the town of Exile, and we gotta talk to him. Because he appears in those 4 locations, and then after that, he's done. And now he's back.
Customers, welcome again to the shop.
That completes his quest. Come as you are. And now he has more stuff for me to buy. And there's Lifelock. We can't buy it all. You would think I can't buy it all. Yeah, I'm about to prove you wrong. Sort of. Now, anything that I don't have, or I have 2 of, we can go ahead and sell them. I would have had a little bit more, but I did upgrade a weapon. Wait, can I sell a... where is it? There you are. Luckily with weapons, you will never be able to sell them all because they'll always make you hold 1 of them. These we can sell because they have no real value of use for anything. And a lot of these are monster drops anyway, so if I really needed more, I could go out farming monsters and be like, hey, give me your drops. But getting those talent cores was perfect. It actually balanced everything out for me. now I have money. Now I have money out my butt cheeks I can use to fund my splurging. Now you're probably asking, is there enough due to get everything upgraded and everything?
Dear customers,
Yes and no. There it is. Money for nothing. We have money for nothing now. That is for buying everything from every shop. Or at least one of every item. 229 talent points. I don't know if that was it, but we can check. Oh, I think we... Oh, this is the one. All abilities and after images. It is nothing for the talent points. I thought there was one for it, but I guess not. So now we just gotta do... The only thing is left is the 99, the accessories and weapons. The missing weapons and accessories and armors and stuff, they're all monster drops. And I don't know why we didn't get that one. 50 out of 52, 125 out of 127. It's not a sword, it's not a scythe. There's a great sword. I know which great sword it is. It was from that Goliath Fall enemy, but he didn't want to drop it. I think that was an enemy drop. I think the one below Gale is an enemy drop, I remember, so there's that. And then there's these 3 missing accessories, which are most likely are all enemy drops. And I'm pretty sure the missing 2 here are enemy drops as well. But as for now, though, I am satisfied enough for this. There's the 2 owl stuff. The 2 owls. And the 2 owls. So, as it stands, that's enough for me. I am satisfied enough with what I've got and achieved. Hey look, Crown of the Goddess. The same headpiece as Sis was wearing. But yeah, that is all. So this is This is Future Nep saying, thank you for watching. This was my blunder because I didn't look at it. So now you get to return back to past Nip, past Liger 06. Nip is just the name I keep using because that's my Discord name. You know what most of my friends call me. So now you get to return back to past Nip, who finished up the game going through every fight before the last bosses, and who failed to realize that sometimes you gotta save load whatever for stuff to pop up. I don't know if I will do a posting of me showing the missing stuff, but to grind out 17 levels, I don't want to do that. But like I said, if I was to do the grinding of 17 levels, I would literally come back to Scorchware, teleport here, and run around in this area from point A, from here all the way up around to here, back down, save, and just keep repeating it and just till I level up. It would have took me about roughly 20 minutes to do that. And then I would just go hunt down those enemies I'm missing, but I'm not worried about doing that right now, so this is where I call it. So you guys take care. And we now go back to past me, who's going to finish up the game and then not realize his blunder until afterwards. So later, folks.